How is it going? How are you?
Yeah, I am doing great. And I have got 3 days off from office, so I am enjoying the holidays. What about you?
Oh,
How are you doing?
I'm doing good as well. Things are quite wholesome here, especially the weather. The cold is beating down on us. I was under the blanket all day long because it's unbearable. But I kind of like it sometimes, especially today because I had female members today in my home and they kind of agreed to cook for me anything I wanted. So it was really awesome today. But usually I don't like cold. Yeah.
Okay, so you had your favorite dish today.
Yeah, I ate biryani and had, I think, I had tea, I think, more than 5 times.
Okay. Don't you like to
Yeah.
have coffee? I like to have coffee during winter.
I prefer tea to coffee. And also, we don't have a coffee machine here. So I think it's better to just have tea. So, what about weather in your side? How is it?
In our city, weather is very moderate. It is a pleasant
Hmm.
weather, neither very cold nor very hot. So we are enjoying the weather. It is not like that, as you have mentioned, it is unbearable. In our case, it is not like that. We are enjoying the weather
Uh,
because it is a moderate one.
uh, yeah, and speaking of weather and seasons, what's your favorite season and why?
I like the season that is winter now that we are passing the season. So in winter, what I like is that we have so many vegetables that we get in winter
Yeah,
season. I like those
yes.
vegetables. And
Yeah.
during hot, during summer, you wherever you go, you perspire, you sweat, so you get sticky.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen when in winter season. So I like winter. What about you? What season do you like
Yeah,
to have?
it's my favorite too. It's my favorite too because during winter season it's too comfortable and coffee I can sleep better. And during winter season we tend to have some electricity problem here because I live in a rural India in countryside. So it's sometimes really difficult to sleep during summer and other seasons. But in winter, I don't need electricity or AC or fan or anything. I just can sleep, using just blanket. So that's why I love winter season. And also, as you said, in winter season, we get a lot of green vegetables, peas, and all kind of things. So I like to eat. I eat a lot during winter season. I eat sabji 3 times a day sometimes. Even though we have some non-vegetarian dishes in our home, I ask my sister or my sister-in-law to cook vegetables because during winter season we have green vegetables. And also in winter you don't have to worry about what to wear and what not. You can wear anything and put on a jacket and go everywhere like with the same attire, be it a wedding or school or whatever it is. So all in all, I love winter season.
Yes, yes. Same here.
Yeah. But there are some times when it is inconvenient, like when it comes to having a bath, you don't feel like doing it because it's too cold. So you have to, get a get warm water to have a bath because you cannot manage without warm water, especially in my place. And you also don't want to do a lot of things. You just want to stay in the bed under the blanket. So you can be lazy during winter season. Otherwise, it's great.
Yeah, I agree with you because
Yeah,
during winter it is too cold. So sometimes we feel that it is not convenient or it is not
yeah,
comfortable to take bath with cold water. The normal water gets colder. So
yeah,
even in my case also, though it is not too cold here, but still I take my bath with warm water. And one more thing is that it is very difficult to get up in the morning because you are under the
yeah,
blanket and you don't wish to get out of your
yeah.
bed in the morning.
Yes,
So
that's
these are
right.
the things that we find it difficult to during
Yeah,
winter season.
yeah, yes. Actually, in other seasons, I wake up around 6 a.m. or sometime 5 a.m. But during these days, I wake up around 5 or 6 p.m. as well. But I get out of the bed, I think around 8 a.m.
Okay, so you don't
Yeah.
go out for a walk in the morning?
For 1 month, I'm not going for a walk because it's too much cold. But other times, actually, I have this good habit of waking up early in the morning and going for a stroll with friends. And actually, it's not like a very typical stroll we have here because I live in countryside. So I get to see all kinds of animals like peacock, jackals, snakes, and everything. So it's so mesmerizing. It's not like waking up early in the morning in city and having a walk on the road. It's completely different. But during this season, I don't want to do anything. I just want to stay on the bed and watch something in my phone.
Okay, but at the same time, we have your friends that you can go together with your friends. But in my case, I go alone. I don't have anybody to give me company in the morning to go for a walk. So I go alone,
Uh,
and in our nearby there is a park. So I go to the park and I take walk there.
yeah, yeah. And what is the best thing about waking up early in the morning and having a stroll? Do you get to see anything special, or is there anything special on road or in anything?
Okay, so in my case, I can tell you when I get up in the morning and go out, the whole
Mhm.
and take a walk, say around 40 to 45 minutes. So after that, I feel very fresh, and the whole day I feel energetic. And if I don't go
Yeah,
out in the morning for a walk, I feel a kind of lazy. So I don't feel like doing
yeah,
anything. But when I go for a walk, I am so energetic. I feel like doing anything, whatever comes my way. I like to do that. So this is the difference. And other things I like to do, go for a walk. You know, there is as I have mentioned you that there is a park, and I go to the park. There is I take
yeah.
rounds for walk, and there is a lake also in the park. So in that lake there
Oh,
are many fish. So I take food
uh,
for them and I feed them in the morning. So that gives me a
yeah,
pleasure and that
yeah, yeah.
happiness when I feed them and I see them taking the food that I offered them. So this is another thing that I love to do.
Yeah, so you said when you wake up early in the morning, you feel energetic. You are energetic all day long, and when you don't wake up early in the morning, you are not energetic at all, right? Actually,
Yes.
it's correct. It's very right from religious point of view and from scientific point of view. We must wake up early in the morning to be productive, to make our day productive, to do as much as we can. So I think we must have this habit. We must all have this habit in our life. Even if you don't do anything, just wake up early in the morning, go for a walk, and just play with children, or do nothing but wake up at least because it makes your mood wholesome.
Yeah. I have
Yeah,
got this, when I do this, I have felt the benefit that I get because for a long time I did not go out. I say at around 1 year that I did not go out for a walk, and I felt a kind of depression also. So many negative
yeah,
things came to my mind. But when I have started doing this again, going out and doing this walking, now I feel very fresh and no negative things. The body is energetic, like to do anything, whatever comes. So it's very much beneficial. I think
yeah.
whoever haven't gone out, they should try it. Once they will try, they will sense the benefit and they will continue to do it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, what was the last? What was the last time when you wake up too late, like around 11 a.m. or 12 p.m.? Do you remember
Never,
when you woke up that
never,
late?
never, never in my
Oh,
lifetime actually. The latest, I mean the late that I got up, maybe 9 or 9:30, not more than that, and
yeah, that's
very
I think
rarely
great.
actually, very rarely. I am a early bird and I get up early. I like to go get up early.
Yeah, I think you should be proud of yourself for doing that. I mean, you never woke up that late in life. It's an achievement,
Actually,
especially for me.
you make it a habit for yourself because once you make it a habit that you get up early, you would not like to get up late
Yeah, yeah,
because you will feel the benefit of getting out early and go out. So once you do that, you will never feel like getting up late. I feel so. I
yeah,
don't know about others, but I feel so.
yeah. Actually, it's the same with me as well. I can say that. Okay, so I would like to ask another question, which is also about weather and seasons. Okay, so which is your least favorite season and why? Which season do you like least? I mean to say, and why?
I don't think there is any season that I don't like. Yeah, now if you ask me which season is better than the one, I can say you that yeah, definitely winter is better than summer or any other season, but I don't have any season like I hate. There are some people they say they hate summer, some people say they hate winter, but I don't have any such thing that I hate. Maybe I prefer one season to another, but all, I have almost
Yeah,
same. I mean, there is a little different in my case.
yeah,
Even in summer also, I don't feel much that I don't like to go out. It is too hot out there. Yeah, obviously there is some difficulties thus because of the heat in summer. But still, I don't feel that it is too unbearable that I can go out. It is not like that.
yeah. I think it's because you are used to working in extreme weather and seasons. So I think it's okay for you. But these days, especially Gen Zs, they cannot bear extreme weathers because they kind of have been living sedentary lifestyle. So whenever there is an extreme in weather, they tend to hate it. I'm also from Gen Z. I'm not millennial. I'm not that old. Yeah. So, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I'm also one of them, and I don't like extreme summer because here when the summer is on the peak, our on the top of hot temperature, heat waves sweep through our hometown, our area, and it's so terrible.
Okay, so you have mentioned that you don't like summer, but is there anything that you like during summer? Anything?
Yeah, so during summer season, I tend to have a bath 2 times, sometimes a day, 2 times. So during summer season, it's great to have a bath. You can have a bath whenever you feel like doing it, and you also don't have to care about being sick or anything. And during summer season, we play some seasonal sports like cricket. During summer season, our field is empty. So in our hometown, in our area, almost 95% of lands are farms. So during summer season, they tend to be empty. So we have a lot of field. We play sport. We play cricket, gilli danda, and let me tell you one thing. We have two canals in our hometown. They passes through just our village. Okay. So during summer season, we have great time swimming in those canals. We play, we swim, we jump from the pool. So these are some best things from summer season. Otherwise, it's terrible.
Okay, so if you ask me what I feel good about summer, so I will tell you
Yeah,
is that
asking you.
I love to have mango and lychee that we get
Uh,
during summer. So these are the things that I like to have during summer.
yeah,
And
yeah,
as you have mentioned that you like to swim during summer, so where did you learn this swimming? How did you learn it?
yeah. So I think you would be surprised if I tell you that I picked up swimming when I was just 5 years old.
Okay, so was there
Yeah,
anybody that taught you, or just you learned
yeah.
you by
Actually,
yourself only?
it's it's common place in our hometown. So as I mentioned before, we have two canals. So we have bath in it. We swim all the time, and our senior especially tend to encourage us to jump in the water and try to learn to swim. So it's very typical of us to learn swimming at a young age. I think as young as I think 5 years old or 4 years old, even in some cases.
Okay, so at that time, were not you afraid of getting into the water?
No, no, we are not afraid of it at all. It has become natural. It has become our instinct to be not afraid of water and snakes who are living in water. So let me tell you some funny things. So have you ever seen water snakes? Like they are
Mm,
not
yeah, yes,
poisonous.
yeah, yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
there is one fact about them that they are not poisonous and they are not
yeah.
harmless. And they can bite you and it will hurt, but they are not poisonous. So whenever we see a snake, flowing on the surface of water, we have some kids who are mischievous. They tend to jump on snakes just to have fun. Yeah.
You are not afraid of those snakes, no?
I've never jumped on them, but I'm not scared of them at all. I'm not scared of frogs, snakes, especially watery snakes.
Okay, so it is about the snakes that are in ponds or in rivers. But other than them, the snakes that we get on roads, are not you afraid of them?
Yeah, I'm afraid of them. Yeah, I'm afraid of them surely because they are poisonous. They can kill us. But I'm not afraid of watery snakes. And actually, I'm very good at recognizing them. I can recognize a snake whenever they are like when when they are a watery snake.
So you mean to say that you recognize them whether they are poisonous or not. So how do you recognize them?
So in our area, we have been seeing two kinds of snakes that are watery. They tend to live in water, and sometimes they are also found on land. go for hunt on land, sometimes to catch frogs and insects, I think, right? And they are usually in like red color. Actually, I have this instinct of recognizing them that they are a, a watery snake or they are poisonous.
Okay, so I read in magazines or newspaper, I forgot, but what I have learned from them is that when a snake bites, so after they leave a mark. They, after biting, suppose it bit on your hand, it leaves a mark on your hand.
Mhm.
So from the mark, you can decide or you can recognize whether it's a poisonous or a non-poisonous snake. Do you know about that?
Actually, I, I I don't think it's correct. I might be wrong, but I don't think it's correct because there have been some cases where people were bitten by snakes and they couldn't recognize if they were bitten by a snake or a scorpion. I have first-hand experience. So there is one my friend, and he was actually bitten by a scorpion, and there were two marks. I think he was bitten two times or something, and he thought he was bitten by a snake, and he was rushed to hospital immediately. But after some times, doctor said that he was not bitten by a snake; he was bitten by a scorpion. And as far as it is true or not is concerned, I think it's not true because sometimes there are some snakes they can bite you and you don't even see a like a clear mark on your body,
Okay.
and they are poisonous. I might be
Okay,
wrong,
okay.
but I'm just trying to state my feeling. I don't have any scientific data or scientific backing on that, so I might be wrong. I don't know, but I just think it's not true.
Okay, okay. Actually, I have
E-
read in
Even I
magazines, I
think
think.
even a non-poisonous snake can leave a mark. Even a non-poisonous bite can leave marks on your body.
Yeah, yeah. Non-poisonous snakes can leave a mark, and a poisonous snakes also leave a mark. But there is a
Yeah,
difference between these two marks. So from that marks, one can recognize whether it's a poisonous or the other one, whether it is not a poisonous
it
one.
it might be true. If you have seen it in newspaper,
There
then
is
it is
some
definitely
difference
true.
between two marks.
Oh,
That's what I have actually read in the magazines. How one can recognize whether it was somebody is bitten by a snake, whether it was poisonous one or it was a non-poisonous one. In case of non-poisonous, there will be a mark like 4 or 5 marks, a round one, a round shape. And in case of poisonous one, there will be a round shape of 3 or 4 marks, and below that there will be 2 marks, 2 points. If
oh,
that was bitten by a poisonous one, that is the difference that they told.
okay. You have good knowledge on snake
No,
biting.
no, I don't have good knowledge, but I read somewhere. So that was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
difference between two.
And actually, I have an experience where a snake wrapped my foot. So me and my friends, we were swimming, and I think I stand on stood on the snake or something, and it trapped my foot. And I was kind of, when something like that happens, we instinctively shout and scream because we have our mind which is scared immediately. and I screamed. And after I think 2 or 3 seconds later, I realized that it was a watery snack and there was nothing to worry about. And I just snatched it from my food and throw it in the water. So here in my village, I think people are like Tarzan. Uh, we swim all the time. We jump in the water. We jump on snakes. We sometimes even catch frogs, and we can even hold them in our hand, and we are not disgusted by doing this at all because it has become we are accustomed to doing that, I mean to say.
I am very much scared of seeing a snake. I don't know whether it is a poisonous one or not poisonous, but the moment I see a snake, I feel very scared.
uh, have you ever killed any have you ever killed one in your life?
Pardon? Please come again. What did you say?
Have you ever killed a snake in your life?
Yes, yes, yes. When I was a child, I must say.
Hmm.
So we were in groups. There are so many friends. We used to play together. So at the time, we kill some snakes. Whenever we saw a snake, we at the time, you know that we don't feel like anything. We don't have the sense whether we should kill
Yeah.
or not an animal or an insect or a reptile.
eh,
So we kill. But nowadays, if I see a snake, I don't kill because I let it go wherever it wants to go. I don't feel like killing one.
yeah, that's good. I've also killed a lot of snakes as a child, but I have come to realize that actually they are not here to harm us as long as if you don't
Yeah, if we
disturb
don't
them.
disturb them, they will not harm us. Actually,
They are
they also bite
scared of us.
humans out of scare because they also scare human beings. They might harm them. For that, they have a natural instinct
Yeah,
to bite. It is not their
yeah.
fault.
And they also maintain our ecosystem, so we should not kill them. If we kill all the snakes, our ecosystem will be destroyed. So they are
Yes,
maintaining our ecosystem and atmosphere. So if we don't have any snakes, we will lose the natural phenomena of
yes,
our ecosystem, right?
yes. Right, right. So,
I
Mr.
think we are,
Sahid,
yeah.
I just want to know about your. The last time when I met you, you told me that
Hmm.
you are interested in teaching English to the students.
Yeah,
So, are you in the field? Are you teaching the students nowadays?
yeah. I have 5 students these days.
So, all of them are online. I mean, you
Yeah,
teaching online
online,
or offline?
online, completely online, and most of them are working professionals. They are working in multinational companies, and one of them is working in Dubai, and he studied from Jamia
Jamia
Islamia.
Millia. Okay.
Yeah, Jamia. Millia. He told me that. But because of his poor communication skills, he's struggling in his job, and that's why he contacted me, and he's learning from me. And he got to know about me through videos, YouTube videos. That's why I am planning to upload so many videos on YouTube so that people will get to know me and they will contact me to help them to improve their English speaking skills.
So, how is your experience? Are you enjoying this thing?
Yeah, actually, I think I enjoy it very much. I'm not an expert still. I'm not an expert. I'm still learning, but I think I'm able to do this. I have this ability to pick out learners' mistakes and correct them articulately, and that's what make me a good English tutor, I think.
Okay, so all these are paid classes or
Yeah,
free?
paid
Paid
classes.
classes.
Yes.
Okay. So if somebody want to join you, there are so many students or so many people that want to learn spoken English. And if they want to join you, how they can contact you?
I have a website. I always leave my website's link in the description of my videos. I also have added my website on my YouTube channel. And please,
And
if you have any students, just let me know. Let them know about me. And first of all, I'm gonna provide them a free trial session so that they can assess my ability if I am worthwhile to learn from or not. Okay, then they have to pay. I don't uh, ask for money in their first sessions.
yeah, they will have a chance to see the tutor that they are going to engage for
Yes,
their learning.
yes,
So the free trial will they will get an impression how they are
yeah.
going to learn. Yeah. So still now, how many students that you have got and you are teaching now?
So there are two students whom I have been teaching for 1 year, almost 1 year.
Okay.
And if I talk about in total, I think around 15 students.
Okay. So
Yeah,
they some of them are from outside India also.
no, none of them are from out of India. They
All of
are
them are
working,
from India. Okay.
they are working in another country, but they are from India.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
So what is the timing? I mean, the class that you take with the students, how
Yes.
much time you spend in teaching per class?
In our first conversation, I talked about my freelance work. I work as a freelancer. So freelancer work freelancers work on their own term. Like they decide when they have to work and when they don't like to work. So whenever I get a notification that one of my student wants me to conduct a session for him, I put aside my other work and I conduct session for them. So simply speaking, I'm available 24/7. Of course, not after 10 p.m. and before 8 a.m. Between 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., I am available anytime.
What is the duration of the class?
Yeah, so uh, these days I only have one plan on my website, which is just 20 minutes. Yeah,
Okay.
20 minutes. But it's minimum. I tend to talk with them. I tend to conduct session for them sometimes for 30 minutes as well whenever I have extra time.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you have any student, if you have anyone who is asking, who is wanting to know how to learn English, you can let them know about me, okay?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So it is almost, I think, more than 30 minutes. Do you want
Yeah.
to ask anything more, or we'll just
No,
wrap
no.
it up?
Yeah, we can call it a day. We can wrap it up. And it was really nice conversation with you again.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice conversation. It's nice to talking to you. You are such a wonderful person, and I am very lucky that you have asked me to have a session with you, and I have enjoyed this one really. It's a nice session. I have got to know so many things about you, your
Yeah.
childhood, your swimming, so many things. Thank you very much for
Yeah.
this session,
Uh,
and I'll definitely ask the people who want to have any, I mean, want to learn spoken English, and if they have a desire to learn from a teacher, so they can contact you and
yeah.
they can learn from you.
Actually, there is one more reason why someone should learn from me, which is my classes are the most affordable classes in India. And the reason is that I work alone. I don't have to pay money to other tutors and pocket the difference. And I also don't have to pay any taxes, GST or anything. So it automatically becomes so affordable. So let me tell you the price. My plan is 500 rupees, in which I tend to give 10 sessions of 20 minutes. So actually, you will never get that much affordable.
Yes, yes. There is not such classes available with that price. Yeah, definitely.
And it's cheap because I created my website on my own. I did not have to pay money to anyone. I don't have to pay tax. I don't have to give money to other tutors and pocket the difference like other companies. So it's reasonable. Some people might think, oh, it's so cheap. It means the quality is not good. It's not like that. Actually, I'm kind of enjoying it, and I'm gonna when it becomes a brand, which I'm sure that it is going to the price is going to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Once again, I would tell you that it was a nice conversation. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, so bye for
Bye.
now.
Yeah.
Maybe in near future I'll meet you again.
Yeah. Actually, you can ask me to have a conversation with you anytime.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, because I
Thank
also
you.
enjoy talking with you, and you are a good listener, and you always ask interesting questions. And
Thank you, Mr. Shahid. Thank you very much.
okay,
Okay. Bye
bye.
bye.
Have a nice time.
Bye.
Thank you.